Some of the best times in my life have been around a fire. Um, I'm hoping in all of these tapes, High 8, Spring of 99, Halloween 2001, Singing in 2001. This tape is full. This one doesn't have a tape. Gwen's third birthday party, Vacation to New Hampshire. Oh, I'd love to get that one. Q&A with Gwen. See, Carol was good at marking these. Gwen ending 3/11/2001. It's before 9/11. Isn't that crazy? So this is 120 minutes. That's 2 hours. That's 6 hours. If I can find all the tapes. What we got here? This looks like one of mine. Spring of 99. I have friends. Also, we camp. That's a good one. See? There'll be some fire there. That's what I'm talking about with the fire. Halloween of '01. Gwen singing Princess, various songs. Cassette is full. Gwen's birthday. See, that's my markings. Look at this. Let's see. 2006 Christmas through Disney birthday surprise. This would be a treasure. I'll put these back. I'm not going to keep reading these because you don't. Not that you don't care, but I'm just excited about them to see them myself. I can't wait to go through them because that means I have footage of, going camping with friends and hopefully around a fire. I'd love to see that. Every time we've gone, we used to bring our guitars and stuff because we're all musicians and at some point we'd all get around and play and sing songs and trade off the guitar, and it was just wonderful times. We did this every summer. Usually it was at Beaver Hollow. I fucking hate Beaver Hollow. At the time, Gwen had been it probably started before she was born and up until maybe a year or two after she was born. We used to go on these camping trips, and at Beaver Hollow, the nice thing about them in New Hampshire, Ossipee, I believe it is they don't give a shit what you do there. You can be loud and drink until the wee hours of the morning. That's what Beaver Hollow is for. And so it's cool because you get to meet other people, and there's a bingo hall, which is apparently fun. I've never done the bingo there. I'll take this off for tonight. It's really bugging me. I have a weird mark on my face that's apparently changed over the years. I don't want to go to a doctor. I really don't want to go to a doctor and have it checked out. I don't want to have to go through that waiting period of not knowing what it is. Right now, I feel fine. Everything is good, and I just have a patch of skin that's a little bit darker under this eye. And it has progressively changed over the last 10 years maybe, and I don't know why, and it could be nothing, and I could be freaking out, but Carol thinks I should go have it checked out, and I know I should. It just sucks after, especially just seeing everything my mother went through. I cannot even begin to imagine my life changing to the degree that I had to do what she had to do. And I'm not saying it will. I know I'm thinking crazy, and this is dumb, and it's going to blow over, and it'll be nothing. But I just get a little nervous. And I try to play it off, especially when somebody mentions it, it's nothing. But I guess there comes a time when you got to face the music and at least go make sure. It sucks. I've always had a lot of moles. Nothing significant, but I have a Marilyn Monroe one here. I think it's the opposite side, but and that's normal. But I have them here and there, in my tattoo somewhere. I've got one, and there's one on this arm here. I don't know. It's probably nothing. I just get now. She got me freaking out. I hadn't really thought about it at all. I notice it every day in the mirror, but I wasn't going to say anything. Is that a cowardly thing to do? Or is it okay? I don't know. It's a good question. But fires have always brought out some of the most wonderful memories in my life. Like, I'm trying to think, going back even further. Obviously, a charcoal grill even I would consider a fire, because people stand around that and talk. And those days are usually wonderful days that you remember, like being at someone's house in the afternoon on a weekend, and it's really sunny, it's the middle of summer, it's New England, and everybody's just hanging out and talking. And it's funny how like groups will break off and talk, and then it'll all come back to one group, and then it breaks off again. I don't know. These are the things that I notice, and I take specific note of. Like, I love watching people talking, like how, like, even though you don't know what they're saying, they're either having a good time or a bad time, or they're stressing out about something. Like, you can see it in their eyebrows and their hand gestures, especially people who talk with their hands a lot. And it's just so funny, like, taking all that in, and just like, I enjoy doing stuff like that. I also enjoy messing around with the set, but I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and decide what I really want to do, because it all hinges around this desk moving, and the way I've got my computer and all my external hard drives and my mics and all things set up, and headphones and controllers, and everything is set up. Like, it's kind of liberating sometimes to break it all down, clean it all up, sweep, move the desk to a different position in the room, and then start over again. But there's always the risk of like dropping something, or like not connecting something right, and like being without for a few hours and just losing my mind trying to figure out what I did different. Like, I hate that. But I would love to really change the office. I might as well wait till I'm ready to paint this room, because there's just no point in doing it until then, because I don't know. And I've got a 5.1 system set up, so I've got the speakers behind me where I like them, and like, I'd have to change all that. Actually, it would be easier to have them behind me. All I'd have to really do is move the desk back about 4 feet, and then I could clean off the back wall and just decide what I wanted to do. I kind of want to do I thought about maybe doing like just standing up and talking too. I think there's different values to that. Like, today I was thinking about recording this, like when I was rebuilding the backdrop and stuff like that. I do like these little things. I feel like we're at an opera, or an opera house at least, because I'm not singing opera. I probably could though, because I'm awesome. Oh dear Lord. Let's drink it going. No, that won't be a real one. I'm not going to make up drink it corn. It's fun. Perspective. I'm 5'9", we'll say. And so from the camera, which is still about 6 inches from my fingertip, to... There we go. That's fair enough. Sorry. I'm fully extended. Flying. And so that's the distance between the camera and the back wall. And I want more room, but I want it to look like there's not that much room. Because technically from the end of the desk to that is probably only, maybe about 3.5 feet. Do you care? Did I mention this box I really like? I gave Carol the necklace. I think she took the necklace up, but she left this. Score! After smelling this box a little bit, I think we've determined that there may have been some illegal substances in here before it made it to Goodwill. It's hard to tell. It's very faint if it is. But this is just a cool-ass box, man. I'm not going to go on about the box again. I know I went on a little bit crazy long last night. An artist that I'm a fan of. Oh, geez. He draws on this specific cardstock that you can get at Sam's Club for relatively cheap. And he says he likes to ink on it too. So I think I'm gonna try it because it's not too expensive. I think it's like 250 sheets for $7. That seems pretty good to me. Unfortunately, I'm never gonna. Oh, it was right there, and it. You know how it automatically refreshes? I don't know if your phone does that or not. But when I click on Instagram, oh, that looks like an injury. Oh, my friend Jen fell down a hill today. And Jill came tumbling after. No, she didn't. I do feel bad though. That sucks. Jen's one of the friends that have come to visit us a lot. I don't want to say a lot, but I think it's like 3 times. At least 3 times since we've moved down here. She's a good friend. Oh yeah, it's just the generic Walmart, the Georgia Pacific cardstock. Sanchez. I don't know his full name. Sketch art of Sanchez.com. I've always liked his Batman drawings. I don't even think he does this like Batman professionally. But I don't know, there's just something about the way he draws. It's kind of like a Joe Mad meets... I don't know what to say. Joe Mad meets... I don't know. Some of them aren't so good. That Batman was not so good. I don't know. I just like the way he draws. So I figured, hey, if he's getting decent results, I'm sure most of it's talent, but I'm sure some of it's the goddamn medium. Spirit Medium Tiff. You never shared my channel. I'm not going to share your channel anymore, you jerk ass. We used to work together at Jordan's Furniture a long time ago. And she started hanging out with a lot of our friends. She actually worked at Cinnabon at the mall with Corey. And then she went to Jordan's. And she's like, you gotta get a job here. It's freaking awesome. Da 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 da. So on and so forth. So I said, alright, I'll see what happens, you know. I ended up applying there. And you gotta kind of know somebody, I guess, apparently. Or back in the day. I don't know if you still have to or not. But to get in there, it's kind of tough because they like hiring family and friends of family and so on and so forth. So, but she was never a spirit medium when I knew her. Like, very friendly person, but I wouldn't have said a spirit medium. I don't know. Maybe something she discovered about herself. I don't know. What do I know? I'm no scientist. Or am I? Okay, that's not gonna really work out. So, well, sorry, Batman. I didn't mean to mess you all up there. I like drawing Batman. I think if I ever had the ability, if they're like, what comic would you like to illustrate? I guess it would be Batman. I'm not I'm a Marvel guy. Like, I really prefer Marvel. But Batman's one of those characters that I have a kinship with the way I draw him, and I just feel like, especially with marker, I can just pick up a marker and draw Batman and feel, it's not going to be the greatest thing I've ever drawn, but I'm confident enough that it's not going to be bad either. That's saying a lot too, because that's like a marker. So, I'm talking like this whole like convention type sketch, just real quick, like you got 20 people in line. I don't know anything about that. But, hey, would you come draw my sketchbook? I would never say no to somebody that asked me that. But I also would feel weird about it. Just because, I don't know, I'm not super fast by any stretch of the imagination. I guess start doing the small ears and the little bit of a blockier head for the El Batmano. Ever since I saw that new suit, I started thinking about the Frank Miller one, and it's definitely just, awesome. There's just something cool about, like, seeing him like that the Batman, kind of older and a bit downtrodden by life. El Batmano. Did you ever watch The Tick, the live-action TV show? Very good if you haven't. Batmanuel, who was played by the mayor who's from The Dark Knight Returns? I can't remember. Doesn't really matter. Okay, I'll let you go. I'm going to go watch this one because I think I may have forgotten that I was talking to you guys while I was drawing. Nothing worth showing you, to be honest. Very displeased with myself. I'm going to get some cardstock tomorrow, and I think it's like 250 sheets. So I'm going to go to town. I'm just going to draw like crazy. I'm going to ink like crazy. I'm going to wet brush like crazy. I'm going to just go to town and draw some shit. And see what we come up with, because we got to start planning towards Mysticon and any other convention that may come up along the way. I'd love to go to some other ones, but the problem is that they've gotta pay their way. Like, I can't just go to them because I want to go to them. I can't afford to do that. So any convention that I think my stuff will sell at, I'll take a shot at, just because it's worth it, man. Oh, this is a terrible Batman with giant lips. Oh, I never stopped recording. Alright. It's the way the cookie crumbles. It takes two to tango. To each their own. Well, when in Rome. Have a great night.